Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see this part 2 demo friends. So in our last part 1 demo, we have covered this friends API source to cloud function and PubSub. So we are fetching the live data from the external streaming API and continuously we need to load it to the BigQuery, Google BigQuery for analytics purpose. So that is what our goal is, friends. Okay, but this part one video we have covered up to this, friends. Okay, up to PubSub we covered it. Okay, now I am going to open the logs, friends, in the cloud functions. You can see cloud functions under this observability. Okay, so here you can see the logs, friends. Okay, so you can see the logs published to the PubSub message, fetching the weather for Bangalore data and likewise Chennai data. Okay, sounds good. So this is my cloud scheduler. It is running. Okay, sounds good. Now I am going to do this part, friends, the data flow part. Okay, so let me talk about the data flow. So what is the data flow? So basically, data flow, it is a Google Cloud service. It is providing the unified stream and batch data processing at scale, friends. So batch data processing, which means it will be like we can schedule it like every 24 hours or once in a week or every hour. So likewise, we can schedule it, friends. Okay, the batch jobs, right? But for streaming, it's not like that, friends. Okay, it is a real time. Okay, it's a real time. Every minute or every second, it will be pushed to friends. Okay, it will be populated. We could say it's a live streaming. We could say, friends. For example, here I can say this one stock prices, IoT sensors, crypto tickets. So these are the real-time streaming API, friends. So our goal is we are going to fetch the live data from an external streaming API. So here we are using the weather API, friends, and continuously load it to the Google BigQuery for analytics purpose, friends. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So we can, by using the data flow, we can create the data pipelines that read from the one or more sources. We can transform the data, write the data to the destinations. Okay. So this is the data flow, friends. Okay. So we have the use cases for the data flow. Like we can use this data flow for extract transformation, load workflows that ingest the data into the data warehouse, such as the BigQuery, friends. So data warehouse, which is BigQuery only. And the data movement, like ingesting data or replicating data across subsystems. Okay. So these are the use cases, friends. Okay. Now I'm going to do the steps, friends. So here I have some steps we need to follow with, friends. So first we have to create the cloud storage bucket, friends. Okay. Now I'm going to create a cloud storage bucket. So go to the cloud storage. Friends, I should say these things. Okay. After creating the cloud run function in your cloud storage bucket, like this one bucket will be created, friends. Okay. Don't delete this bucket. If you are deleting, then your cloud functions will be gone, friends. Okay. You will get some error just for yeah, just for the information I'm saying. Okay. Now I'm going to create a cloud storage bucket, friends. So let me create a bucket. So whatever bucket you can create, friends, I'm going to create a test 5W296, whatever the name you can give it, friends. Okay. So I'm giving us a test 5W296 and I'm going to create this cloud storage bucket. Then here, friends, we need to create the two folder, friends. Okay, one is the staging folder and staging folder we need to create, and then second is temp folder we have to create, friends. Okay, staging and temp. Actually, I have already used the same bucket, friends. That's what it is coming again. Okay, let me delete it, friends. Sorry for that. Okay, I'm sorry for that because just now I used this right same bucket. That is what the problem is coming. Let me open. Let me create some other bucket, friends. Just give me a second. Alright. So let me create the bucket like test hyphen data hyphen file W296. Okay. So this is the new bucket I'm creating right now. So the bucket name should be globally unique, friends. Okay, it's a globally unique level. So here I'm going to create a folder. There are two folders. So first is stem, and second we need to create staging, friends. Okay, so staging. Okay, sounds good. All right. Now we have come created this bucket, friends. Now the next step we need to create the data set and table, friends. Okay, let me copy this script. Okay, I'm going to provide this code, friends, into it. Okay, no need to worry. So go to the Google BigQuery, friends. So go to the BigQuery, go to the Google BigQuery. So here you can see, friends, we need to create the data set. First, I'm highlighting this, right? Just I'm going to create the data set, friends, weather data set. So weather data set, it will reflect left side, friends. Yeah, we have created this. Then I'm going to create the table, friends. Okay, and under this weather data set, I'm going to create this table, friends, weather data underscore data. This is my table. You can click here. The table has been created with the schema city, temperature, wind speed, and star. So there is no data to display right now. Okay. So here only we are going to do this first. Okay. Now we have done that part. Now we are entering into the data flow part, friends. Okay. Now we are entering into the data flow part. So before creating this virtual environment, let me open this code first. So this is our code. Okay. So this is our code, data flow weather to BQ.py. So here this is importing the library we are importing like Apache Beam, Google BigQuery. This is for write to BigQuery. Then this is for reading the data from the PubSub. So this is the libraries we are importing first. So class we are using inside the class we are using the function also. Okay. So you can go through this code first. I will share it. Okay. I will share it. So this is the column name: city, temperature, wind speed, time stamp. Okay. So then here we just uh, gi- okay, just focus here, friends. So here we need to specify our project ID, then region name, and here you have to give the bucket name, friends. So you have to give our bucket name. So our bucket name is this is our bucket name, friends. Let me copy the bucket name, and you have to replace with this bucket name, friends. Okay, we have to replace the bucket name. So already we have created the staging folder and the temp folder, friends. Okay. So here, this is the job name, friends. So this is the job name. I'm giving like a weather streaming to BQ. I'm giving like 5 AA296. This is the data flow job name. Okay. Then this is the BigQuery schema, friends. Table schema. We need to specify it like city, temperature, wind speed, time stamp. Then here we have to give our subscription. That is the PubSub subscription. We have to give it first. So PubSub subscription. So here I'm going to take my PubSub subscription first. Let me take this PubSub, right? PubSub. So PubSub subscription. So PubSub subscriptions, we have to update it. Friends. So go to the PubSub, and this is our PubSub, friends, which we created. This is the PubSub topic. This is the PubSub topic, and this is the PubSub subscription ID, friends. So I will be copying this subscription ID and replace with this, friends. Okay. Then this is our project ID. Then dataset. This is a table, friends. So that's it, friends. So here we have we need to copy this code, okay, entire code, and you have to paste it, friends. So just copy this file name and go to the cloud cell, friends. Okay, open a cloud cell. So here, open a cloud cell, friends. Okay. So just we have to click on it. This is first step, initial step. Set project and project. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So we have updated our property first. Now I am going to create some directories because we are going to do this first. Test some data pipeline, something like that. Data pipeline. mm, triple two zero 565. Okay, CD data pipeline. Okay, let me open this first. There is no file here. So now, here I'm going to put this files first. Okay, I'm going very fast first. Please follow that because we don't have the time. Within 15 minutes, I need to complete it, or else I will get some audio broken instrument is coming, guys. Okay. Okay, so let me copy this code and I'm going to replace it first. Okay, Control Shift V, Control X, yes, and then again nano requirement.txt we have to update it first. So this is the requirement.txt. Okay, this is the requirement.txt first. Okay, so we need to add this requirement.txt. Control Shift V. So this is the requirements first. Okay. Copy this. It's like dependencies, you could say. Control X, yes. Okay, now next step, friends. Next step, we have to do this, friends. We have to create the virtual environment. Okay, we have to create the virtual environment first. So now you can see, friends, beam environment it will come, friends, here. Now we are into this folder, right? Then again, another step it will come. So just give me a second. We are going to enter the beam environment first now. Okay, now you can see beam environment. Now we are in. Okay, sounds good. Then we are going to install these dependencies first. Okay, we are going to install the dependencies. Okay, then next step we need to install this Apache Beam dependencies because we are using this Dataflow. Okay, so we are using this Dataflow Apache Beam like GCP. So we are installing this dependencies first. So what is the next step? Yeah, then we have to run the press. That's it, press. Let's wait from that. So here we don't have any data. There is no data to display. Okay, let's check this. Let me pass this. Okay, pass the recording first. Now you can see, friends, 120, 121. It will be completed right now. Okay, so then we need to run that. Okay, okay. So now it has been completed. Okay, now you can see like these messages, friends. Okay, then we have to run the Python code. So let me copy this entire code. Okay. So here, this is the file name. This is the project ID. This is the your central one and data flow runner. And this is the bucket name. So bucket name, I think we used to some other bucket name. So we need to specify our bucket name first. Okay. So here I will be specifying this bucket name. And here also the bucket name we need to change. So this is the project subscription ID. Yeah, fine. So I need to copy this first. Okay, I need to copy this and go here and try to run it first. If you want, you can put clear also. So after running this, you can see friends, you can go to the data flow first. Data flow. Go to the data flow. The job will be streaming first. So this is YW2 links which I have given, right? So it is streaming. 6 seconds. You can click it here and you can check it also, friends. Inside that, you can see the job graph. Okay. So this is a job graph view, and you can see the execution details. You can see these things, friends. Okay. So job graph, still it is starting, friends. Again, it will be moving on running state. So you can see this. Okay, now it is in running state, reading from the PubSub. Okay, then finally write to the BigQuery. That is what the final step is. You can see there are only one warning spells, so no need to worry about that. Auto scaling is enabled for data flow streaming engine, so no need to worry this warning message spells. It will come default, not a problem. Okay, so you can see this streaming here, type of streaming, and elapsed time 1 minute 3 seconds. Then status is running. You can see the SDK version and your central one. Okay, sounds good, friends. So I think it will be taking 2 to 3 minutes to run it, friends. Actually, friends, I'm having some space issue. Okay, that's what I'm not getting the correct thing. So, but if you are doing these things right, definitely the data will be reflecting it here, friends, for you. Okay, it won't come like there is no data to display. Okay, for me, I'm having some disk space issue, friends. So that is what I'm not getting the results. Okay, but I will do one thing. Okay, I will do one thing. Now, what I'm going to do is let me wait for 3 minutes. Then, after that, I will uh, kill this process. Then, automatically, the table it will be reflecting it first. Okay, but you no need to do from your end first because I'm facing some space issue. Okay, that's what I'm doing this first. I will explain that one also. Okay, okay. So let me pass this again. Okay, friends, the data flow job is running more than 3 minutes, friends. Okay, but for you, definitely it will be reflecting it, friends. For me, it's not reflecting it. No need to worry. But what I'm going to do is, friends, I'm going to here Control C. Okay, Control C. I'm putting it, friends. Now let me go to this BigQuery. Just click refresh. Okay, for me, I'm doing this, but for you, it won't be like that, friends. So I'm going to cancel this also. I'm going to cancel this job. Okay. Cancel, cancel, stop the job. Okay.